Well, welcome everyone to the UltraViolet Podcast, episode 6. Looks like I'm a bit goofy ass tonight. Well, I'm your host, Alex, also known as AXP87. I'm also here with my co-host, Moses, naturally.
Yo.
Reggie, naturally.
Yay!
And that's the extent of my co-host go for the night. Um, so this has been a bit. This has been a while. It's been a few minutes, guys.
Yes, it has.
What topic shall we begin with talking about that happens throughout the week, week or two. Do you guys think I should go ahead and go first? I usually go last, but I wanna know if you guys don't mind. You guys don't mind, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Oh,
what do you got,
okay.
Moses?
Okay. Thanks.
Nah. How you guys been though? How you guys been? Quick, want to catch up with you guys.
Been alright. Been, I guess living. You can call it that.
If you can call it that.
Yeah.
Shit, what else would you call it? Are you dead?
Who knows? I don't.
Damn. I guess it do be like that sometimes.
Guess so. Yeah.
Well,
It does. It
I've
does
been
be like
living.
that. I've been
I've been
thriving.
and I know I've been living. I think I have a heartbeat.
That's cool.
And, I've been doing good. I've been finishing up some college shit.
No, they
You
do
know,
say the
just,
mitochondria is like the powerhouse of the cell. So if you ask me,
Is that
right?
true, though?
Nah, but honestly, yeah, I don't know, because if you ask me, I personally think that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is one of the best FNAF games. I personally think that it would have been a good send off for the franchise and stuff. But that's just my opinion. A lot of people don't share that opinion. But I understand what you're saying though, because personally I'm thriving, Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. I personally like the second Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it was a really fun game to play.
That game's hard.
Just because
I hate it.
Damn.
Jeez.
For me, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was hard. That shit had me on the fucking edge of my seat most of the time.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
What about you, Moses? What's your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game?
I personally like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, just for the sole fact that it's probably the game I'm best at.
Nice. I'm pretty good at FNAF
Yeah.
3.
What-
And by pretty good, I mean I
What's your
suck.
opinion on FNAF 4?
FNAF 4?
FNAF 4.
Yeah, because I know some people
It's good.
try to shit on it and say, oh, it's one of the worst games.
No, it's actually pretty good.
It's pretty
I like
spooky. I like that each of the
Very
FNAF games channel one of the human senses.
This is true.
Mm.
Except Sister Location. I guess the first 4. The original storyline, the original continuity.
The original
Yeah.
recipe with no cream or sugar.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
But I would get on the topic of FNAF. Fuck you guys. You guys have anything to talk about?
Oh, I
Moses?
do. I do.
Alright, cool.
Yes. So,
I'll save my shit for
Um,
last.
alright. So, I have been doing a lot of driving recently, and
Oh,
due to that,
yes.
I've been noticing a lot more 7-Eleven opening up with Laredo tacos inside of them, which is honestly great.
Nice.
But it made me think, where all these 7-Elevens come from? Because
Oh no.
as far as I remembered, they were dying out. I only ever remember seeing one ever in the last 10 years.
Oh god.
Now they're popping up everywhere. So I had to do my research, and I learned that 7-Eleven's parent company actually bought out another gas station, and they plan on opening up at least 300 new locations in the Texas area alone.
Jesus.
So
That's amazing.
look out for your 7-Eleven with Laredo tacos inside of them.
I'm
Which
gonna be
I don't know.
honestly
honest.
is probably
I've,
the
I've
best
never
thing.
seen a 7-Eleven in Texas.
I have.
I've only ever seen one, and that
I've
was
seen a
like
couple.
right smack center Houston.
I've seen a couple. I'm surprised you haven't, Reggie. God, I don't know why you're hating Moses on 7-Eleven.
I'm
They're
not
pretty cool.
hating. I'm
Krispy
not hating on
Kremes,
7-Eleven.
Laredo tacos.
Huh?
I thought you liked this
Oh
stuff.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Cause
I
you know
love
they carry Krispy
Laredo.
Kremes, dude.
They actually do. Do they?
I
Don't
thought you
they?
liked Krispy Kremes and Laredo tacos. I don't know why you're hating so
Actually, fun
much.
fact. I don't think I've ever had Krispy Kreme before.
How?
Which I don't
I've
know
never
if
had
it's a
it
fun
either.
fact.
What?
It is
What?
actually so. No, here's the thing: is that I had the opportunity to. Back whenever I lived in Pasadena, they opened one like the same year that I was leaving, and it was just always jam packed. And so I
Where do you
never got any
Where do you
donuts
guys
from
get your
there.
donuts intakes from? Well, let me guess. Let me guess. Shipley's.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, sometimes whenever my stepmom buys them, she buys them from Shipley's. But me personally, I just go down to the local shop,
Yes,
just see whatever
sir.
they got.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's what I did too.
That's what I do.
There's this place near my fucking house, like not too far from my fucking neighborhood, called Donald's Donuts.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Yeah, that
Donald's
place.
Donuts.
I go to
That place
Donna.
is fucking-
Dude, ironically enough, I go to Donna's Donuts, bro.
Yo, they think they're like made or some shit.
I don't know. But that's
Donald
my
and Donald.
Married brothers,
Yeah, that's
sisters.
yeah, that's my local donut shop is Donna's Donuts.
Nice. Actually, I don't know the name
Bro.
of my local donut shop. I just know that on the sign it just says donuts. And I looked at that the first time. I was like, that's about right. All right.
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, there's a place like that also near my house that just has a sign that says donuts, nothing else.
Uh-huh.
It's great. But,
Oh my god.
Donald's Donuts, man, they have this fucking croissant with egg, cheese, fucking sausage, right? You know, just the basic shit, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know what they fucking do with it, but it's so good.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know
unbelievably
what kind
They
of
probably put
crack
like
that
they
put
probably
in-
sprinkle in some like you know blue sky from Breaking Bad on that shit, my guy.
Yeah,
Honestly.
they put something in there because that shit just hits different.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Perfect.
Oh, what's your
Man.
setups looking like when y'all order some donuts for some brekkie? You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. I usually get 2 jalapeno cheese kolaches, and
Oh,
if I'm really feeling like hungry, then a dozen donut holes. It's rare that I ever get just donuts.
You guys,
yeah, I never eat donuts unless it's at a
Jeez.
fucking party.
you guys
If
suck.
anything, I just get
No.
the fucking donut holes and
Yeah.
some milk
You guys
along with like a kolache or
suck.
some fucking croissant.
Like this is what my setup's looking like. All right,
All
Right.
right, go ahead.
I go straight.
Yeah, you go straight to
big
sleep because you go right like the chop at like 4 in the morning.
I go straight for a either a chocolate milk or a orange juice, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I go straight for a chocolate donut with either sprinkles or some type of nut variety on it. Pause. Right?
Or
Either
an
peanut,
orange donut.
Uh-huh.
right? What? Or right? Oh, and also, right? So a chocolate donut, just a chocolate donut, right? With either sprinkles or nuts on it, right? Then a jalapeno cheese kolache. That's my shit. And I like
Uh-huh.
and I take like the weenie out of the kolache and I like stick it through the donut hole, right? And I eat that shit. It's good.
The
Alright.
nah, I'm joshing.
Nah. All niggas like apple
Okay.
fritters.
All right.
Yes, actually, I
They're
do
pretty
like apple fritters.
good.
I
They're
just
pretty
Oh,
good.
thank God. At least y'all are fucking normal.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Some
apple
fucking nigga.
fritters
I don't
with
know.
coffee, top tier.
I don't know why
Yes,
anyone would
dude.
hate. I pretty much like any kind of donut. I'm gonna be real.
Apple fritters and a donut fritter. Dumbass.
Oh, okay. And I'm not, bruh. Okay. That's not what I said, but alright.
Well, you said you like any kind of donut
Oh my god.
after saying you like apple fritters. So,
Alright.
by simple deduction,
By simple deduction, you're an idiot. Anyways,
by simple deduction, my
So-
topic is about Yasuke. Fuck you.
Yasuke,
Yeah, Yasuke. Do y'all know who Yasuke is? I know who Yasuke
the
is.
anime on Netflix. That's who he is. right?
Yes, he is only the anime.
He's yes, only the anime.
No, I know about
No,
Josuke.
but it's
I know
about
the actress.
both the anime and the real life nigga. Because
Mhm.
lately, what I've been seeing on fucking YouTube and TikTok, right,
Uh-huh.
is black people just straight up hating on Japanese people, right?
Nice.
Because full or the story of Yasuke abridged, the real life one, not the anime, is that
Wait, hold on.
you know,
Is this like Dragon Ball abridged?
no, there's might be late jokes, but it's not gonna be as long as abridged. Trust me, it's gonna be short. It's
Okay.
gonna be sweet.
Mm.
But basically, um, this Spaniard Dutch, the fuck, people are really fucking conflicted on that. But white person from Europe comes over on ship and has a black servant or slave, you want to call him,
Mhm.
and Japanese people were mesmerized. They've never seen a black person before, or they haven't really seen that many.
Yeah.
And so there's this. He was either like a feudal lord or fucking shogun, or maybe they're the same thing. I'm not that fucking smart when it comes to Japanese history, you know? I'm just a simple nigga with a simple mind. But yeah, he fucking pulls up, he sees this black dude, and he's like, I want him. Make him my servant, right?
Uh-huh.
And so they fucking buy the nigga off the white guy's hand. It's like, alright, clean yourself up now, right?
Mhm.
And this is issue number 1 that black people have with Japan. And it's the fact that the guy was quote unquote racist for thinking that the guy was dirty for being black, right?
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, even though if you really want to think about it,
Isn't this ancient
the
Japan?
Japanese dude, what?
Isn't this like ancient Japan?
Yes, this is like early Japan.
So,
Not early Japan, but
so they
it
haven't
was
seen
still
much of any people except their neighboring countries around
yeah,
them.
Yeah.
they haven't
That
seen
looked like
anyone else
exactly
except
like
for
them.
Chinese, Korean, or themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe white people. Well, definitely white people, right?
Mhm.
So it it wouldn't be that hard to believe that if they saw a black person for the first time, they would think that he was just wearing war paint, which is what the guy thought originally, right?
Yeah.
But then,
So,
Yasuke, he's like, nah, bro, this is my fucking skin color. This ain't ink. This ain't paint.
mhm.
This is how I am. And
Yeah.
then the Japanese dude, he was just making some basic fucking uh, notes on Yasuke. He's like, man, this nigga's strong. He's fucking tall. He's a cool ass
Mhm.
motherfucker. I'm gonna make him a samurai, right?
Mhm.
And so, Yasuke became a samurai, fought alongside this nigga, right? Did shit for him.
Yeah.
Until eventually his fucking shogun, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you call him, got murked. And then Yasuke got captured, I believe. And the opposing guy that fucking, killed his mentor, master, whatever the fuck you want to call him,
Yeah.
um, wanted to ship Yasuke away, right? But some shit happened, and Yasuke didn't actually get shipped away. But this is problem number two that people have with Japan, or trying to say is Japan's fault, is the fact that Yasuke almost got shipped away, almost became a slave again. And they try to say,
Uh,
oh, Japanese people, y'all are racist, right? Y'all are fucking racist towards black people. Y'all hate black people. This is what y'all did in the past. Apologize, right? It's like,
yeah.
motherfucker. It isn't even all of Japan,
Yeah.
right? Because the thing about Yasuke is everyone that fucking saw this nigga, right? Like, oh my god, he's so fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Or they'd be mesmerized by him because of his fucking skin color and the fact that he was so fucking strong, you know? There was no fucking foul shit going on. At least nothing was written about any foul shit going on. Most of it was fucking
Mhm.
praise. Even nowadays, Yasuke is fucking praised in Japanese culture, right?
Mhm.
But people are all like, oh no, y'all try to kick him out of Japan. Y'all try to make him a slave again, right?
Yeah.
When, here's the thing. The plan fucking failed. Yasuke didn't get shipped away. Matter of fact, Yasuke ended up just living the rest of his life in Japan. No one knows how he died, but it's assumed that he just kind of died of old age eventually,
Yeah.
right? Either that or he died in battle. But yeah, people just have a fucking problem with it for no reason.
So I guess these people would call Japanese or Asian children racist for thinking, because this is something that I have heard of having a lot, is that black person goes over to Asian country and the kid thinks that they're made of chocolate.
What?
Like
Wait,
actually.
Moses, what are you talking? I'm so Reggie. Did you follow what this guy just said? I'm so
Yeah.
So would these people also think that those kids are racist?
wait, no, wait,
Yeah.
stop. Calm down. Wait, hold on. Roll that back for me. What did you just
Because
say?
these people
I'm
these
confused.
people were trying to do that, motherfuckers are racist back
Uh
in the
huh.
day to Yasuke
Uh huh.
because, the
Oh,
the,
okay.
the
I thought you
shogun
meant
asked
kids
him to
now.
Yasuke.
I thought
Well,
you
no,
meant.
I'm saying kids now. Yeah, kids now even
Oh.
say that straight up.
Uh huh.
So would people think that these kids nowadays are racist?
I mean, no. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost, bro.
I'm just curious
I'm
because of the
lost, dude.
claims of a shogun years and years ago. Probably never seen a black person in their life, asking him to clean himself from the dirt. I mean, you would think that that would kind of equate to kids nowadays thinking that black people are made of chocolate.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Moses.
I don't know.
And yes,
I don't.
black people would get fucking offended by that shit. And it's not me saying that I think black people are fucking stupid, right? But it's just y'all's fucking track record this year. Fucking everything's racist, right? Look,
Yep.
I'm fucking part black. I get most of it, right? When actual shit fucking happens, I understand. Niggas can be racist, right? White people can be fucking racist. Anyone can be fucking right. But it's the fact that some of them are fucking reaching for shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like they want people to be racist, and I don't get it. Because, all right, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Japan, right? Is fucking people have to realize that Japan's what would you call it? The people that make up Japan are like
Mhm.
90% native, right? They're 90% Japanese. And the other percentage is no. They're 90% Asian, right?
Mhm.
And then the other percentage is either white or black, right?
Mhm.
So, and mind you, black people in Japan is a very fucking rare thing.
Yeah.
And for a small child, right? Especially someone that's never seen a black person before, it would be kind of weird to see someone that's so vastly different from you, physically, right? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So I don't think it's fucking racist at all to think that. Another thing is the whole fucking, oh, y'all try to kick him out. And then them equating one fucking jackass to all of Japan is just no. Nah. You can't fucking do that, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the all men are rapists or all men are misogynists, right? It's like
All Jews are
no.
bad because Hitler.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just like shit like that, right?
Mhm.
It's like no. It's not how it fucking works, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. What's your take on it, Alex?
Uh, it's a little goofy ass. It's a little goofy ass.
Mhm.
I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Why the Japanese are getting hate for something they didn't do, right? Because it just makes sense why things just happened the way they did, right? Just
Yeah.
logically,
Mhm.
you know? It's not like, nowadays where motherfuckers can just travel basically wherever they want with ease, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
nah, this is like ancient fucking Japan and shit, right? So, they
Yeah.
don't see much people unless they're like, they're literally across from their fucking sea and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because
I
hold on,
think
let
it's
me
very
look up something. Because
I
I
think
know
it's very
Japan didn't
silly
even
ass.
allow open trade until a very certain uh point of time. Hold on. When did Japan?
So, yeah, that is very interesting that people would make these claims of just Japan being racist now and that they should apologize and bad because of something that happened years and years ago that had nothing to do with modern day Japanese people,
Mm.
even though the stuff that happened wasn't even racist. It was just to be
Yeah,
expected.
it's so crazy because from what I know from the story of Yosuke, right?
Yasuke.
Yeah, press stop. Why? Of Josuke, right? Right.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Ow.
No, you continue, continue.
With the story of uh Reggie, say it again, Doug. All right.
Yasuke.
Yasuke, right? All right. But anyways,
Yeah.
Yes.
from what I know, and the lore and mythology, behind him, right? Is
Mhm.
that he's cool, and a lot of people praise him and shit, and look up to him in Japan, right?
Yeah.
So that's what trips me up about it is that I don't wonder why people want to claim that Japanese are racist and stuff, right? They should have treated him better, or treated him better when he's nothing but like an actual legend and hero to
Yeah.
most Japanese people and shit, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it just
Mm-hmm.
really does boggle my mind the fact that this is how people this is how some people genuinely think. They see the story of Yasuke and they're just like, racism, and
Yeah.
just roll with
I mean,
it.
but it's almost like that with anything now. where it's just like, oh,
That is
black person
unfortunately very
mildly got
true.
offended in the past, racism.
Racism.
But people have to think about it like this, right? What
Mhm.
if you replace Japan with America? The story would have ended a whole lot differently. It would have actually been fucking racist. Okay,
Yeah,
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 because
like
at least Yasuke ended up in Japan
yeah.
where
At least
niggas
he,
fucking praised his ass.
exactly instead of America, where yeah, he would have just been enslaved.
yeah, he would just
They
been
would have
ended up
praised him for
enslaved in
being like,
America, or
they would have praised him for the amount of cotton he could pick, man.
mhm. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
But no,
Goddamn.
yeah, he like lucked out. Ended up being in the Japanese, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I,
Yeah.
I just
He
don't
had a pretty good
understand
life
it.
from what I hear and shit and what I know.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, like what?
He supposedly did. People assume he did.
Mm,
Um.
yeah.
Yeah. I think. If I'm not mistaken, Koreans have sided with black people on this.
Mhm.
Uh, for the fact that Koreans view Japanese people the same way that Native Americans view white people as colonizers, right?
Nice.
Because of shit
Yeah.
that happened. Man, when the fuck was it? I can't remember exact dates, but I know at some point Japan started conquering a lot of Korea and China, and some like older Korean people still are like, "Oh, fuck Japan," right?
Yeah.
So they've been siding with black people, being like, "Oh, Japan's nothing but filthy colonizers, and they fucking steal shit," right?
Nice.
Mhm.
Just shit like that. But yeah, the whole situation is just fucked. People need to get over shit that happened like hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Yeah. I mean, acknowledge it, but don't make it a modern problem.
Yeah,
You know.
it's just like with modern
And
day racism, people try to bring up like, "Oh, well, slavery." It's like, okay, that was resolved a long time ago. Right now, we have different issues with fucking like police
we have,
brutality and fucking
yeah, we have
racism
Like,
in like different
different
areas now,
issues.
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like we have more different pressing, matters of racism now than what we had back then, right? Because
Yeah.
back in the day, it was more open, but now it's more behind closed doors, and it's fucking harder to spot. And we need to focus more on on
Mhm.
the fucking problems we have now than focus on shit in the past. And that's what people don't fucking get, you know. Because
Yeah.
everyone's so tied up in the fucking past of like, oh, this is what you did to me, and not currently what you're doing to me, right?
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
yeah, that's my final shit on the fucking Yasuke stuff.
Mhm. Damn.
So, you got anything else, Moses or Alex?
Uh,
I
I do have something, but
personally don't.
uh,
Oh, what?
I'm waiting until you guys are all good and done.
Oh, you want to wait till then? All right.
Yeah.
So,
I like.
Moses?
I Honest, I could follow up on I guess follow up on the ending of where we left off with the Yasuke story of how people look too much into the past with problems then, and they try to make it modern problems instead of focusing on the actual modern problems. I don't personally understand how one could think in such a manner
Yeah.
because it it really just does boggle my mind uh, of how there are people who actively talk about modern day problems, right? But they get shunned and hated for it because they're making everything political. But then they go and turn around and talk about how slavery was, a big thing that still affects people today and stuff like that. And it
Mm-hmm.
just it doesn't it doesn't make sense to me. Like, good example, right? I I have heard of a lot of people who do not like Kendrick for the reason of he makes things political, and I didn't. He didn't talk about the George Floyd
Dude.
incident.
Okay, alright.
So
This actually, like, it gets under my skin, Moses. Hey, hey,
so
baby,
because he didn't talk about the George Floyd incident, that means he doesn't care about the incident at all, and that
You know,
he's
Man,
you know,
I
like
fucking
with you know, right?
uh,
You know, with all due respect to George Floyd and death, I guess, but George Floyd's death and all that, right?
mm,
Not hating on George Floyd, or not trying to say anything about his death and shit, right? Not trying to demean or disrespect that, right? But these motherfuckers, right? Like some of these,
uh,
like I know it's not like the first time, right? But it was like the straw that broke the camel's penis, right?
mm,
When it came to this shit.
yeah,
But a lot of times, some people like to believe like this was the first time that any black person has ever died by a police officer, right?
yeah,
Even though this stuff has been happening for years, right? And rappers like George Floyd, George, I'm so.
rappers.
Bro,
I
no,
give you fucking-
no, no, okay,
this is-
okay, no.
statistically,
Rappers
it
like
should be happening
Kendrick,
every day.
rappers like Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
Talk about in their songs and stuff about the struggles that they go through as a black person on the regular and stuff,
Mhm.
right? And the problems that they do have with police, but no one wants to listen to it, right? No,
Yeah.
either they ignore it, right? They'd be like, "No, man, bro, this song pretty cool," but like ignore the message behind it, right?
Mm,
Or
Yeah.
they complain about it, be like, "Bro, why you gotta be political about it? Why you gotta be political about it, right?"
yeah,
And then it's goofy ass be like, oh, bro, why he's not talking about George Floyd's death? It's because he's been talking about that shit, dude. He's been talking
Yeah.
about that shit. And mind you,
Yeah.
right?
He's
Motherfuckers
been talking
haven't-
about shit like that
he's
way
in-
before it even fucking happened.
Yeah,
exactly.
he's like, no, you're not. Oh, that's what I meant, Reggie. Goofy ass. Yeah, he's been talking
Ow.
about that shit before, George Floyd's death even happened, right?
Yeah.
It's just that, some motherfuckers just don't want to, just didn't want to listen, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why my
Ow.
favorite fucking quote from any fucking musician, it comes from Outkast, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
But in one of their songs, hey, one of the lines is, y'all don't want to listen, y'all just want to dance, right?
Yep.
And it's so fucking true when it comes to music, because people just shut off their brains most of the time and just are like, oh, it has a nice beat, you know? When it's like, the person that made the song is fucking, right?
Hmm.
It's not just to make you feel good. Like, yeah, there are some songs that are just there to make you feel good, right? But most of them, like Kendrick songs or J. Cole songs or fucking Logic's, they're talking.
Oh, speaking of
you
Logic, Reggie,
how they
just real
fucking-
quick, right? Speaking of
Well-
Logic and like Kendrick, I've been lately for some reason on TikTok, right? I've been seeing so much Logic hate.
Yeah, I've
Right?
been seeing it too, and I wanted to get into that later.
Okay,
about,
yeah. Okay,
I'll-
cool. It's just on this topic, right? It reminded me. I wasn't planning
Yeah,
on
'cause
talking
I
about it,
saw what you
right?
sent me.
I wasn't planning on talking about it, right? But
Mhm.
when you said Logic, it reminded me of how much fucking Logic hate I've been seeing on TikTok lately, out of nowhere. It's so crazy,
Yeah,
right?
because actually
Because
the
of
whole
what that dude
thing
talks
about
about.
Logic, Yeah, because the whole thing about logic is something that I want to fucking get into because it's something that I've been thinking about for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
So I guess I'll
continue.
get into it like later today.
But yeah,
But yeah,
continue.
but with the whole fucking people don't listen to these, right? And oh, another one, Childish Gambino, right?
Yep.
Because I was looking at their fucking reviews on things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was so crazy to me because some of their songs that I fucking love, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think are the most amazing, most well written songs. People just fucking hate. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, the beat was shit. Oh, I didn't like the way it fucking sounded, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
one of them was the Camp album. I was looking at the fucking reviews of it, and
Mm.
apparently a lot of people hated it, right?
What?
Like, oh,
Oh
it
my
just sounded like
god.
shit. I didn't like it. There was too much talking in it, right?
Yeah,
And not
I'm getting
music.
off.
Okay.
Right.
I'm getting off
Like
from
when I was
mine.
Come
reading,
on.
when I was
I'm
reading it, I was
logging
like, come
off.
on, right?
My
Because
subscription ended, bro. What the heck?
but yeah, I was reading, nigga, fuck, right?
Mhm.
Like, Childish Gambino's Camp album
Mhm.
is so fucking good
It is.
Mhm.
because it's him talking about his fucking adolescent years, him being popular, how he's fucking dealing with it, right?
Mhm.
Fucking
Yeah.
fame, leaving the hood, how it's like living in different areas, how it's like being a
The
fucking black
power.
kid,
Oh,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Or well, no.
And
It's not the
and just
power. Whatever.
what was the
Mhm.
one where he's talking about like shit.
I don't.
It
Are
was
you
like
thinking
him
about
leaving
the?
the hood and
Y-
people hating him for
Yeah.
leaving the
That
hood.
was the one I was
'Cause
thinking
yeah,
about. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the
yeah,
power or not, right? Where he's like talking to his cousin in that song, right? And he's like, "Man, it
Mhm.
must feel good for having a daddy and shit, right? Or knowing your
Yeah.
daddy, and him still being around." And then him
yeah,
being like, "Yo, fucking, something about him not understanding," but like he's like, "Damn, fucking God, I feel bad for that, for fucking being so privileged and shit." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. And songs like that are so fucking good. But people just don't fucking like it for no reason, right? And it just saddens
Yeah.
to see some shit like fucking WAP do better than the entirety of the Camp album, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because it's like WAP has no deep meaning, you know? It's like, yeah, good fucking beat. It's catchy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But there's no sustenance to it, right?
Mhm.
But but yeah, it's just people don't listen, and then they assume that the person they're not listening to doesn't care, right? Because
Mhm.
outside of music, there's this one black chick that I listen to, right? I forget her name, but she like during the George Floyd shit, um, she made all these different campaigns, right, to support
Yeah.
black people, and everything she said and everything she wanted was good. She was like, "Oh, we need to do something about it, right? We need to, train them better, whatnot, to make sure shit
Mhm.
like this doesn't happen, right?" Um, just saying things like, "Oh, we need to give better education. We need to fix up black communities." Like,
Yeah.
giving out these plans that are so well thought out, right?
Mhm.
Guess why people don't listen to her? Because she calls herself a conservative, right? So people, let the fucking what she believes in determine whether they're gonna listen to her, right?
Yeah.
So instead of listening to her talk about current issues and current fucking things that need change, they're instead being like, "Oh well, she's a fucking conservative. I don't want to listen to her. She's a Trump supporter, right?" Even though she doesn't support Trump, right?
Yeah.
It's just crazy fucking assumptions that these people make, and they let that cloud their fucking judgment, right? And they decide that I'm not gonna. And even though they want the exact same thing that I want, I'm not gonna support them just because of what they fuck.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. And I wish people would just be smarter and more open-minded.
Yeah, it's sad that people genuinely just think. Some people just genuinely think of other people as just a label of like conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sad because I see it a lot on social media where
Mhm.
people don't listen unless they have the same.
Mm.
Because you'll say something about you'll see someone that says that they're gay, right? And someone that's conservative will not fucking listen to their opinion, right?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Um, or you could see someone that, here's the worst fucking, and one that's been so fucking recent. An Asian
Mhm.
person about like COVID, right? And then people won't listen to them. Racist fucking hillbilly niggas won't fucking listen to the
Sweet!
motherfucker.
You know I have to, bro.
But they won't fucking listen to the Asian, right? Because they're like, oh, Kung Flu, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's just so.
Sweet! Meanwhile, they go fucking their pigs in the ass or something.
Yeah.
So, well,
What was that?
what's
What
up
was that
with
logic stuff? What was that logic
Yeah, I was
stuff?
gonna say,
Well,
what's with the
well, I
logic
know
stuff? 'Cause I
that.
haven't heard of it.
Yeah, well, your TikTok is like an actual
I'm
different breed, Moses. All right.
Yeah, I'm on a whole totally different
Okay,
side of this. I
because I
don't
think
get
me
this
and
one.
Reggie have similar TikToks, right? But Moses, what is the actual shit that you see on TikTok, bro? Why? How
I'm
is
on
it?
the astral plane of TikTok. I don't
Like
know how I managed, but I
you're on
can't
the
get
dark
back.
dimension from Dormammu. Yeah, like Dormammu type beat, dude.
I think my TikTok is a fucking combination, right? Mainly
Mhm.
because Moses has been sending me more shit, and I've been liking that shit.
Yeah,
So I
See,
started
I
getting
don't
more
like Moses'
cursed.
stuff. I don't like Moses' stuff because I don't want it.
just for that reason.
like, 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 I know it's not on topic, right? But I randomly get recommended these people's accounts that are like these 40 to 50-year-old dudes posting random
Yeah.
shit, right?
What?
It'll like
Yeah.
one of them was this black dude, right? And he's like, "Oh, I just applied for a job. I'm feeling myself
Yeah.
right now,
Yes,
right?"
Yeah.
sir.
And it's just different pictures of him at different like angles and whatnot.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I getting recommended this? You know? Or
The best
it'll be this
ones.
random middle-aged dude, and
Uh,
he'd be like, "Oh, I just made my dinner tonight. It's tuna with jalapeno juice. I'm living the
yeah.
dream, right?"
I'm
Mhm.
living. What kind of
Fuck.
Dustin is? What kind of Dustin shit is that?
I'm living the dream.
I'm living the dream.
It's
Gosh,
just
I'm living the dream. Gosh.
Yeah.
it's just
So,
Jesus.
anyway, what's going on with the logic stuff? Fill me in.
All right. So I guess I'll just start it off, and Reggie, you take the baton and shove it up your ass. So we got him. Anyways, so randomly was this right?
Hmm.
I'm just scrolling through TikTok. All right, it's an average day. Then I see a genius
Yeah.
clip of Logic, right? And he's
Hmm.
he's talking about um, I think it's the song. Hold on, hold on. Give me a second. Africarian by Logic, right?
Yeah.
wait,
I,
what? Run that by
African
me one more time.
Africarian.
by
That's the
loud.
song that I think it's this song, right? I think it's this song that he says something. Um, he says something along the lines of, or no, he says, "Massa deep down inside of me, the plantation deep down inside of me." You're
Yep.
being fucked like sodomy. When it gotta be. Tell me when mama gotta lie to me. I don't think it's that song actually.
It's one spread of message of equality and
No, it's the one. Uh, it's similar. It's something about the. Oh fuck!
Wait,
Fucking
hold
remember
on.
the post.
Yeah.
yeah. Hold on a minute.
Hold on. This
I
is gonna
remember the
bother
last
me.
part. He says the devil's playing spades with the pastor. I know that part,
Oh,
but I can't remember the
dude.
fucking part.
Uh. Uh. Hold on. I know this. Take it back. It's take it back. Take it back. Take it way back. Take it back. Back to the first black man. Letting go for the black man. Oh, I'm just goofy, yes. But yeah, it's Take It Back by Logic.
Yeah.
Was the Genius lyric video that he was doing, right? And in that song, he says because Logic is biracial, right? And so
Yeah.
I've been seeing like multiple videos on my TikTok of Logic and Genius clips, right? Which Genius is like, such a degenerate fucking YouTube channel. I'm just gonna say that. But I do appreciate the Logic ones because I do like his personal analysis on the shit, right? But Genius
Yeah.
lately has been having some pretty degenerate fucking people on there. Uh, but yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people make like TikToks on him, being like, "Bro, how's you getting away with this, right?" and shit. But
That
like,
pisses me off so
but yeah. So yeah, what's your experience with this? Like, I guess, trend question mark on TikTok
man.
about logic, like this random logic kick. Because I honestly don't know where this is from, bro. I guess from these one or these couple like lyrics in his songs that
No,
actively
no,
talk about
it's
him or
it goes
actively.
even further. It goes even
What,
further than just the
dude?
fucking lyrics. All right,
Oh, I'm so
Okay.
because here's
confused.
the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I'm actually confused.
I'm gonna explain something that most people don't fucking understand,
Mhm.
and it's that biracial people,
Mhm.
specifically, black and white biracial,
Yeah.
they're discriminated on by both sides for no fucking reason, right?
Yeah.
Because here's something that you'll commonly hear if you're biracial: you're not white enough, or you're not black enough,
Mhm.
and you'll hear that from both sides, respectively, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, because I've been called a cracker by black people, and I've been called a nigger by white people, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And it's like when you grow up with that, you don't see either one as the fucking devil. You see both as sons of bitches, right?
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, and my thing will always be, is that racism doesn't have a specific color to it. Anyone can be
Yeah.
racist in my fucking, right? Because I've
Yeah.
seen it. Black people can be just as racist and just as mean and just as fucking, whatever as white people, right? And the whole thing with Logic is black people don't like the fact that he says the N, because they don't believe he should because he's not black enough, right? Because let's be honest, Logic is very fair skinned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then most people don't understand that he's biracial, right? At least people from the outside looking in don't know that.
Yeah.
So he gets a bunch of hate for that because he'll say the N word and people are like, oh, why is this white person saying the N word, right? But even the people that do know still don't like him for it, because I saw this one on one video of Lot, and this chick was straight up like, oh, he scares me because of the way he says the N word. It's like, how does he say it? What is how is he saying it so different from other people, right? Another one,
Mhm.
which was on the video that Alex sent me, was that oh, he's really using that one drop, right? Which, do y'all know what the one drop rule is?
I
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
One drop
I'm
rule means
a Neanderthal, my guy.
one drop of black blood, uh, you're black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's one drop
And,
rule.
yeah, and people And people say, this one chick said that, oh, he's really stretching that one drop rule, which I don't know how he's stretching it when he's literally 50% black.
Yeah.
It's not like those situations where it's like, oh, my great grandfather was black, so I can say the N word. No,
No,
that's different.
yeah, yeah, it is. Like, man, I don't understand.
I don't get it
There's a
either.
lot of things I don't understand.
I mean, I get it, but I don't understand why it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just fucking upsets me, right?
Mhm.
Because personally, it doesn't fucking bother me, right? I don't
Mhm.
care when people are racist to me. It doesn't fucking get under my skin. I don't really care about it. If you're a racist old fucking call me the N word all you want. I don't give a shit. It's just a fucking
Mhm.
my opinion. It's not gonna make me fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a black person, you want to call me a cracker, you want white, go ahead. Because the thing is I don't associate with either side. I don't want to be
Mhm.
called black or white. I'm just me. The logic hate is unwarranted. People need to shut up, fucking educate themselves on shit, and
Uh,
actually listen to him and what
yeah.
he's saying.
The
Because
we
people are
think.
focusing too much on the fact that he's saying the N word, and
Mhm.
less on the fact that he he's saying something important, right?
Yeah.
People don't want to
Mhm.
see that because they're like,
That
oh, he's saying the N word.
that
Fuck this.
whole
I'm
that
just
whole Everybody album by Logic were those like handful of songs that people are like criticizing him for over, right? Literally, so those that album came out in 2017, right?
Yep.
And in 2020, last year, that album couldn't have been more true of, you know, the current state of America than ever, right? And the thing
Mhm.
is that, you know, Logic wasn't one of those celebrities who like went to Twitter and made this public statement about uh, BLM stuff, right?
Mhm.
And I actually saw his like opinion. Oh, he did post something on Twitter, right? I want to say it was on Twitter, but I saw this live stream of him, right? Of him talking about it, and dude was genuinely like upset and stuff, right? Because someone, I guess, he like asked him on the whole Black Lives Matter and George Floyd's death and stuff, right? He's like, this
Mhm.
honestly like sucks and it upsets me because it's literally what my whole career is based off of, right? I've been trying
Yeah.
to, I this is like what I mostly rap about and stuff. And it like I don't like he's like I don't know what else to say because I basically I've already said it, right? It's
Mhm.
literally like all I say when I rap and stuff, right? When he does
Yeah.
talk about it, and so
mm-hmm.
it's crazy, right? Because one bar that got to me like personally, right? That I was like,
Uh,
bruh, dude, Logic's what the hell, right? Is in the song America, and this was in the thick of it of the riots and stuff, right? And my whole thing when it came to the riots, right? I personally like didn't really care about big uh, corporations and companies getting their buildings burnt down, right? Honestly, I thought it was like pretty cool. Fuck them big wig Reggie
Yeah,
Moses
yeah, I
mhm.
can.
because motherfuckers are crying like Target. Ow! Right?
Yeah,
Why
I
is
mean, fuck
Target?
the
No, okay,
bigwig
but
niggas, but the
but
people that are working there,
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That genuinely fucking sucks and shit, right? But for another tangent, right? Well, why has Target become like the ground zero of like bullshit and degeneracy just happened? You know what I'm saying? Lately, do you
Mhm.
guys know what I mean? Or is that just me? Do I just see stuff about going down in Targets and stuff, right?
nah, Target is a target for this type of bullshit.
Oh my god. Jeez. Whatever. All right. Whatever. Cause you guys don't see what I see when it comes to Target. But anyways, Uh, but one thing that did get under my skin that people were doing, right? And I'm willing to, stick my neck out for uh, the protesters and people who were targeting big fucking whatever. I can't think of the word, but big corporations and stuff, right? Is that the stupid motherfuckers who would attack and burn down small businesses, right?
Hmm. Especially small black-owned businesses.
Yeah, yeah,
That just didn't
that's
fucking make
literally
sense.
you're shooting yourself in the foot, dog. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that one Tom and Jerry meme, right? It's like that one Tom and Jerry meme,
Mhm.
right? And what reminded me about the Logic thing is that in the song America, he says, "Don't burn down the mom and pop shop. I'm just upset that another person got shot." Right? I'm like, bro, what the hell's going on? Right? That's literally That's
Mhm.
literally what's going on right now. Is that
Hmm.
people
Yeah.
were burning down and putting these small owned businesses, right? I'm like, dude,
Mhm.
like, just continue to protest and be upset that another person died by police degeneracy and police brutality. These motherfuckers killing motherfuckers for no reason, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
unjustly. Like there's no need to burn down small businesses for it. Like what's that gonna do? That's counterproductive, dog. Right?
Yeah.
Um, I'm all for I don't know. I could care less about big corporations. They'll get like they'll get a new location up in like fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? With like
Yeah.
half of their with not even like a quarter of their stock going down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I could care less about that. But when it comes to like small businesses, that's genuinely messed up and heartbreaking. Seeing people go
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah, because I know one fucking video that made me really upset was this older black, and he was crying because these motherfuckers, right, were just burning down his building, and he's like, dude,
Mhm.
what the fuck did I do? He's like, what did I do wrong? You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I'm not the one that's fucking fighting y'all. I'm not the one that's, fucking giving y'all problems, fucking shooting, right? He's like, I've been helping this fucking community and served in this fucking community. It's like small business owners, but even like homeowners were getting their fucking houses broke into and shit. The fuck?
Uh.
Okay, so fucking yeah, when it came to small businesses and shit, pissed me the fuck off. You know, it genuinely fucking hurt me to see people get their fucking businesses destroyed, especially
Mhm.
long running family businesses and black owned businesses. Businesses just being owned by elderly people, right?
hmm
And
Yeah.
not only that, but homeowners getting their fucking houses broke into.
yeah.
I remember hearing this one story of this white couple, and the this group of BLM protests at their fence, right? And
Uh-huh.
these people they lived in a really nice, but it's really and
Can I quote Doc Ock?
like okay, but
hmm
there's so many people banging on this gate that the gate started to bend over, right?
Mhm.
And you know the man of the house walked out with a gun
Mhm.
because he was genuinely fucking scared. I mean, I would be too if a bunch of people were fucking protesting my house and were breaking down my fucking fence, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so yeah, they're fucking shaking down this motherfucker, and he walks out with a gun, right? And at first he just
Mhm.
has it at his side, and he's like, "Get the fuck off my property," right? And they just don't, and they keep going. So what he did was he fired a shot in the air, and he started pointing at the crowd, right?
Mhm.
They were on his fucking property, you know, And guess what? Him and his wife got arrested for it because the fucking protesters filed a fucking suit or some shit, right? And then they tried to state that, oh, we were just protesting and, you know, we technically on his property, we were behind the fence, right? Even though the fence was being bent over into the property, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to get in. And the guy didn't hurt anyone, right? So yeah, he pointed
Yeah.
a gun at the fucking crowd. He could have shot someone or killed someone, but he
Mm-hmm.
didn't, right? And him and his wife ended up going to, shit like that pissed me. Because the thing is when COVID started and when
Mm-hmm.
George Floyd died, and it was that basically this week of silence, right?
Yeah.
Of like no one really saying anything. Everyone's coming to terms with what they fucking heard and what they saw, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to make
Mm-hmm.
heads or tails of it. During that week, I was like, maybe, just fucking maybe, this can bring people to, right?
Yeah.
People can
Mm-hmm.
look at an incident like this, and both white people and both black people can look at it and say, this was something that's wrong, and it shouldn't fucking happen, right?
Mhm.
And we should
Mm-hmm.
all make a stand to fucking, be against shit like. And I was really hoping it would bring at least America together, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't, because black people started rioting and protesting, and then white people either um, were being ignorant, right, and ignoring the fact that George Floyd died for no reason,
Yeah.
and instead we're like, oh well, he counterfeited money.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Well,
had
he did
drugs in
this
his
in.
system.
Yeah. He did this in the past. Well, technically,
Yeah,
he technically had drugs in his system, so that's the reason why he couldn't breathe.
yeah.
Gosh,
And
like,
I
bro.
even heard this one
Oh
person
my
say,
god,
and it
dude.
pissed me off so much. They said George Floyd deserved to die for what he.
Bro, this shit. This is the shit that
And
just
I'm
makes
like,
me want to
and I'm
fucking
like,
cancel my
and I'm like,
subscription.
yeah, and I'm like, I asked the person, what did he do that was punishable for death, right?
Yeah.
Or punishable by death?
Hmm.
He he had drug resistance.
Bruh.
He didn't physically attack it. You can look at all the body cam footage. You can say, oh, when he was being put into the car, he was kind of protesting, right? But he didn't physically try
Mm-hmm.
to attack,
Yeah.
right? And unless you've seen some fucking footage that no one else has seen before, right?
Hmm.
You're full of shit. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's no reason for there's no reason for someone to stand on his throat for 8 minutes. That's however the fuck long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and it's just no. When the person said that, I damn near wanted to slap the face, right?
Hmm.
And yeah, it's just ignorant fucking, and people don't look at the bigger fucking
So
and what
fucking stupid.
and they could have just, you know, maybe they could have started doing shit like that, but then at least eventually realize what you're doing, right? And then come together. But no, that didn't
Mm-hmm.
fucking happen. And instead, now the divide between black and white people has gotten even further apart
Yeah.
to where you look on social media and it's black people constantly bashing on white people, and then white people constantly bashing on black people, and no one, and some people can find a middle, but no, damn near no one middle
Mm-hmm.
where they can just agree, right?
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating,
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. What's y'all's fucking opinion?
Yeah. I hold the same like general opinions as you do and stuff. Where at first, right, I did feel like the exact same way. Or when this first happened, when all this news broke out about George Floyd's death and all the stuff that happened, there genuinely was a point in time where I thought that this would bring America together and stuff, right? Be like, oh, there's a genuine, like, there's an actual change that we've been or there's an actual problem that we've been ignoring that needs to be changed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that would have fixed um our the police system, right? Could have also fixed
Mhm.
our broken ass and corrupt justice system, right?
Mhm.
It could have fixed a lot of things about America, right? But then it just went like something went wrong, dude. All right, something pulled like our time stone or one of our infinity stones, right, to cause us to go to a branched timeline, or
Mhm.
someone dropped the ball somewhere, right? And it completely went into like the opposite possibilities of what could have happened, right? And it was like genuinely frustrating at times, right? Because you had these people either saying that like these big either celebrities or huge creators, influencers on social media saying this is a time where we are all coming together. Gen Z is the strongest generation. This is a time, right? It would have pissed me off
Yeah.
because I'd look around and I'd see none of that, right? Maybe sometimes,
Yeah.
maybe a few times in a week or something, right? A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people would, like thousands, lots of people would come together and do some genuinely good thing, right? But then
Mhm.
that would be overshadowed by a lot of goofy ass motherfuckers and a lot of these like racists and these extremists, right? Doing
Yeah.
degenerate and deplorable things, right? And racists and extremists always do degenerate and deplorable things, right? But the thing is,
Mhm.
is that stuff gets more attention than the good stuff, and that's what upsetted me. Is that every time something would happen, the extreme, gnarly, and like disgusting, degenerate shit would get the most attention than the like actual progressive and uh real change that would be going on when it came to these protests and the whole thing last year when it came to the Black Lives Matter movement. And it would upset me when I would see something like, oh, we're coming together. I'm like, then why is it getting so suppressed, right? Why is the good stuff
Mm-hmm.
getting so like it would like actually make me upset.
I believe and I feel that a lot of it was like the media trying to assert on it
Hmm.
Mhm.
because one of the biggest fucking red flags that I saw
Yeah.
was something that happened in Houston, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Was that I remember while all this shit was going on all around, right? Even in cities like Dallas and Houston, we were having peaceful for a while, right?
Yeah.
When this
Mhm.
shit happened. I mean, fucking think about it. Um, we didn't have any of this fucking burning down building, fucking destroying property and shit.
Yeah.
It was really peaceful, and nothing bad was going on. And there's even like footage on social media of like these racists trying to stop the peaceful protest, and it was about to get out of hand. And then the police showed up, right? And then
Mhm.
you know in stark contrast to all these other videos where the police would show up and then it would be tear gases flying, you'd hear the fucking rubber bullets bouncing off of surfaces, shit like that.
Yeah.
Instead,
Mhm.
the police come out all chill and shit, being like, "Hey, can y'all fucking calm down? Like, can we just like take a breather, take a step back, right?"
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I saw that, I was like, wow, this is really fucking. Houston is so fucking great and so fucking different everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And then not even like fucking day later,
Hmm.
we get a really bad rap, and the police fucking do some shit. fucking done, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then as soon as that happens, then the media wants to cover what's going on.
Yeah.
Then the
Yeah, that's
media
a
wants to be all like, "Oh, Houston has had a fucking bad riot and fucking the police did some shit and stuff's going down in Houston. Fucking lock up your shit, lock stores, blah 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 blah." I remember Walmart and shit like that got fucking locked down for a little bit because of the riots.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember hearing stories from stepdad, right? Because he would walk in downtown that like he just straight up fucking took off, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
he felt unsafe going downtown for a while just because of all the shit that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what caused it? What caused, from one day everything's peaceful, the police are protesting and walking with the fucking protesters, right? They're
Yeah.
helping, they're fucking protecting these people. And then the next day, everything goes to shit. And then the media wants to cover it, right?
Yeah.
You know? And then not
Yeah.
only that, but with the whole BLM shit, Black Lives Matter, fucking shit, you know, I agree with the fucking movement, but I hate the corporation. I hate all the people that agree with the corporation
Yeah.
because the corporation is just fucking greedy. All they want is money. All they want
Mm-hmm.
is, your support, not to fucking fix issues, but to line their own fucking wallet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate the celebrities now
Yeah.
because they're basically just being racist to fucking white people. I mean, let's be fucking honest, right?
Mhm.
Like, I know one of the big ones was some of the Marvel act, right?
Mhm.
Where they
Mm-hmm.
would be like, "Oh, white people are so bad to black people. Fucking, we're all racist. We're all terrible people."
Nice.
And and they do this fake shit like they're humbling themselves or stuff. It's like, man, fuck you, right?
Bro, those
You're
are
not genuine.
Moses's favorite people. I hear Moses loves them people. Those types of
Is this
people.
true, Moses? Do you fucking love these people?
I hear
I mean,
Moses. I hear Moses loves these. These are his favorite people. What are they called again, Moses? I want you to say, Doug. It just hits different when you say it, Doug.
oh gosh. I'm. Oh no, I'm drawing a blank. No,
Uh, I'll
no.
go ahead and say it. Well, the savior complex. Am I right?
Yes.
Those are Moses' favorite people.
Oh, totally.
Oh
I love the
god.
white savior. The white saviors are.
So,
Can I just say
no,
say I hate Billie Eilish? Eilish?
nice.
Elish?
Yeah.
What the fuck
Billy
her
Relish.
fucking last? Billie
Yeah.
Eilish? Yeah. Willie Eyelash? Fucking God.
Yasuke?
Because see, Corrosis likes her, or at least she just likes music now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Corrosis fucking follows her on Instagram,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I was on her Instagram
Yeah. I
account.
jerk off through her pictures on Instagram. What about it?
Stop! Stop!
Well,
Stop!
stop! What
Stop!
did I say?
Stop!
What?
Stop! She's
Okay.
gross. She's gross. I
All
don't care what
right.
anyone says. You can be like, "Oh, she's beautiful. She's my queen." No, she's fucking.
I didn't say she's beautiful, dog. I just said I jerked off
Jesus.
to her pictures, dude. Doesn't mean I'm attracted to her. What you
Then you're
mean?
just.
I
Then
mean,
you're just. You're a fucking sleaze. Sleazeball, bro.
Man, I'm just
Nah,
guys. I'm just
fucking.
down bad.
Cause I remember being like, oh, she could be
That's
kind
gay.
of respectable, right? Some of the things she talks about, body positivity, whatnot. She's a strong female role model, right?
didn't that leave door at age 18?
What?
What?
Like that just went completely out the door whenever she turned 18. Because
Somewhat.
like that's what I've been noticing from her.
Nice.
Yeah. Because, man, because her whole Instagram page went from, oh, fucking, I hate being body shamed. Women should be body shamed. Shit like that. Good shit, right?
Mhm.
To all white people are racist. I have a white privilege. I'm so sorry, black people. I apologize to all black people for having my white privilege and shit. I wish Jalen was here. I wish Jalen was here, though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that
Jalen
he's not.
Because Jalen absolutely hates these niggas, too. He
Yeah.
fucking hates them. And my stepdad hates them. I have not met a single black, right? Like, I've seen them online, but I have not met one in person that actually genuinely likes hearing these white saviors fucking. Because,
Sorry about my privilege, you
like,
lower people. Like,
Gosh, gosh.
what if I hear that?
yeah, that is the exact fucking vibe that it gives off. Like, I am so sorry you're lower than me. Please humbly accept my apology that I'm just richer and better than you are.
I'm
That's
just
what it fucking sounds
imagining
like.
Lord Farquaad in my fucking head.
Oh, dude, yes. Some of you may die. And then, like in
But
the
that is our
dude,
sacrifice.
this is them during the Black Lives Matter protests. Some of you may die. But that is a sacrifice that I am willing to take. quoted by Billie Eilish.
Same thing with the fucking politicians, dude. The politicians be like, "Oh, you should be protesting. Please protest, right?" And then at the same time, these same niggas are fucking signing bills to where police can fucking,
Hold
stop
on.
these niggas.
This whole
fucking time.
operation was your idea.
Gosh.
I could go all day. And by go all day, I mean like I need to stop. I'm not even gonna finish that.
Alright. Man, yeah, I know I say this, I'm saying this a lot, but I just don't understand. I really don't. Like, I want to know what is going on in these people's heads. I really do. I want to understand. I really do. I just
I
can't.
mean, they could at least be honest that they can look down on. At least I'm honest about it, right?
Damn.
I'm open. I'm upfront about it. I look down on fucking niggas that live in the country. I look down on niggas that live in the hood. Fucking, I don't care about either one of those motherfuckers because, in my opinion, they put themselves in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, a while back I used to teeter on the fucking idea of like, it's not their fault, maybe it is their fault. But my final conclusion, survey says that if you live in the hood, right, and
Mm-hmm.
you have no plans whatsoever to get out, then don't blame politicians. Don't blame white people. Don't blame anyone but yourself for being in that situation. If you don't want to leave the hood for whatever reason it is, right? Maybe you genuinely like living in that situation, all right? Maybe you don't want to leave because you feel like, oh, well, family, I'll leave my family here. Okay, and what are they doing for you, right? That's my fucking issue with it. What are they doing for you in order to make you stay there when you could do something better for yourself? I mean, I understand it's your fucking family, you want to be there. You could still visit African Hood and make something of yourself, right? Same thing for people in the country. Niggas in the country don't know nothing except for the country, just like people in the hood don't know nothing else except for the hood. But you could at least make the attempt to learn shit outside of the environment you live in, right?
Yeah.
Because no one's holding you back, you know? The only person that fucking holds you back is you.
Right. Yeah,
That's
I think it all just goes back to people just need to start listening and being open minded. Because if they were these things, we wouldn't be having the problems that we are today. But it's just the fact that they block each other out because of certain things, and then they wonder why there's a problem. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we'll ever get to a point where America is truly unified again. You know, I don't think so. I think America itself has gone too far down the road of separating within itself that it would take a miracle for America to unify. Because even if it were, nuclear war, right? I feel like there'd still somehow, some way, one person blaming, just like,
Certain
what's up?
blaming a
Like,
certain group of individuals.
yeah,
It'd most likely be the Jews.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger.
So that's what I'm gonna leave off on.
Well, I'm not ending the podcast, all right? Because I still have
I'm not
one more
ending it
time.
either.
Because I still have one more topic. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Alex, before you do that topic,
Oh my God.
do you want me to do? No, no, no. Do you want me to do the
Count.
futon
Nah,
shit this podcast or
I
not?
don't. Nah. Save the futon.
Okay.
I don't want to sit on the futon today. That shit a little
All right.
musty.
That's cool.
I'm gonna be real. You need to wash your futon.
Nah, I like to keep the flavor.
Stop. Stop. I don't. I don't like that. I don't like your fucking shit flakes. All right.
But you don't like my toe bacon?
No, I especially don't like your toe bacon. Anyways, so I guess I have two topics. I don't like ending the podcast on something down, right? And
Yeah.
the stuff I'm about to talk about is inherently going to be a downer topic, right? So I have two things to talk about today. First thing being is that famous YouTuber EDP445 has been outed and affirmed and basically he's a pedophile. All right, just ripped the toe bacon off, right? EDP445 has been outed for being a straight up pedophile and trying to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. Now, before we start talking about anything, right, is that
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to address the elephant in the room. Physically, is that one of the people who outed EDP and was behind him, being caught as a pedophile, right? Is not a good man himself. Now, there's two dudes, there's two accomplices. One guy who goes by the name on YouTube, Chet Goldstein, and then one guy who goes by the name of CC Unit. And the CC Unit guy is actually a pretty chill guy whose intentions were really good and who seems like a very wholesome person who genuinely wants to stop predators, right, from preying on children. And the Chet Goldstein guy, who is the big dude with the beard, who's just in it for that cash money, to be honest, right? He's not a very good dude. He wouldn't upload the video unless it got full monetization. And it also has been outed that him and EDP are that Spider-Man meme of them pointing at each other because it's been basically confirmed at this point that this dude was also talking to minors.
Nice.
And he's just a straight up racist, also. So that was just like a cherry on top of all of his degenerate shit that he does.
Mm-hmm.
The minor thing with the Chet Goldstein is he was using one of his decoys for his own pleasure. First off, why are your decoys actual 13-year-olds? I'm not sure that's how that stuff works when you're doing this type of thing. But you good, dog. You're not good, actually. I take that back. You're a degenerate. Full monetization thing is pretty fucked up. You know what I mean? That's really messed up. You should just release it and not care about the monetization. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this situation is more serious than any type of money you're gonna get out of this. You know what I mean? But yeah, this whole EDP445 situation is pretty deplorable and honestly really gross. I'm surprised, but not at the same time. I'm not surprised. I'll be totally honest, because EDP is the type of dude to be caught with his hand inside of the 13-year-old cookie jar. In the video, they have all their sites, they have all their receipts, alright? EDP engaged with a 13-year-old that he knew was a 13-year-old, and on multiple occasions throughout their conversation, said that he wanted to do some pretty deplorable things your mind could definitely imagine. Would your mind want to imagine it? Probably not, but whatever you're thinking, he probably did, and worse. Just named the worst. He sent a picture of his own fecal matter to this 13-year-old girl, and
Kinky.
that's all I gotta say on that end. And the video is actually so hard to sit through because because the dude's guilty. He's just straight up guilty, and he admits to everything that he's done. And it's so secondhand embarrassment is real when you watch the video.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your guys' opinions on this, and the people who are trying so hard to defend EDP, even though he is 100% guilty and a degenerate piece of scum that it should be in jail.
Fuck the niggas that try to defend him. Imagine if your daughter was in that situation.
Yeah, dude, I was that's my whole thing. Oh, and yeah, that also reminds me about something that Keemstar said recently about this one girl who came out against Jake Paul, right? For basically orally raping her and stuff, right? And Keemstar, with this alpha brained mind, his G Fuel brained mind, right? It was like, oh, well, couldn't you have just turned your head?
What?
I'm kidding.
What?
Dude, it's statements that like these that make me want to cancel my subscription of existing, right? He's like, yeah, couldn't you just turn your head? Couldn't he have just bitten down on his cock or something, right? He didn't have a weapon on you, right? I'm like, dude, this guy is training at he's well, whether or not you want to question his his boxing skills, right? But he's training nonetheless, right? This dude's
The
shredded.
nigga is the weapon.
Yeah, he is the weapon, right? She wants a bite on his cock. He just fucking bah! You know what I'm saying? That's all he got to do. Which he he is the weapon. You know what I mean? So it doesn't and what baffles me, right, is that Keemstar has a daughter himself, right? So what if I don't know how old his daughter is. I'm just gonna assume that his daughter is maybe I want to say around 10, preteen, right? What if your daughter in 10 years came out saying, "Oh, so and so forced me to suck them off or do whatever X this or whatever," right? What are you gonna say to your daughter? Oh, why didn't you just turn your head? You should just kept your legs closed, dog. God, what are you wearing, dude? You probably deserved it. Are you insane, Keemstar? Are you insane, dog? And to other people who say this shit and try to defend whoever, right? Or just blatantly just say the victim's wrong whenever they come out, right? Because the thing is, right, is that the story that broke this, right, about the girl that this happened to with I always forget his name, Jake Paul, right? Was that inherently, not trying to pull the Keemstar meme, right? But inherently, with big claims like that, right? There's there's a level of investigation that has to take place, right? At least a level. And they did their part, right? They asked friends, they asked family, they asked people who were around, right? And they all basically said the same thing to what she said, right? So, the proof is in the pudding, my guy. You know what I'm saying, right? So there's it's same thing with all that David Dobrik stuff, right? All that degenerate shit that he was involved with, and the dude Dom that did this shit to those girls. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know how else you can deny this, right? And blame the victims, or you're just a piece of shit, dude, right? You're a degenerate.
Yeah.
And the same thing goes for EDB. Is that I don't know why you continue to support him and stick by his back when he's literally like confirming, right? He's saying that, hey, yeah, I'm attracted to minors. What's it to you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what's it to you? Yeah, fuck you. What's it to me, my guy? Like, goddamn, like
Yeah.
this guy should be stopped. And it's the fact that people like this, they never stop, right? And
Yeah.
they never learn the lesson. And EDP now, and it's upsetting that this situation got handled so poorly by this Chet dude, right?
Mhm.
And because the police, the authorities aren't really taking it serious at all, right? Because they're like, oh, well, they kind of like, the evidence is a bit iffy. I'm like, dude, the evidence is the whole video, bro.
Yeah.
Have whole screenshots, dude. Why is this taking so long, right? Because EDP is going around Facebook, right? Because his whole YouTube got, decimated, right? He's banned
Mhm.
off there. So he's going on Facebook making these videos like trash talking Chet and CC Unit, right? You can trash talk Chet all you want, but CC Unit, right? And the people who outed him for being a blatant pedophile, right? Um, and he's making these videos being like, hey, all of my videos are going to be uploaded on EDP445.com. So if you want to go watch them, it's going to be pumping there. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. And then he's making these videos talking all big and bad about me. Oh, fuck these guys. These fucking losers. These fucking losers. Oh, fuck these guys. You think you actually caught me doing that shit? Nah, fuck these guys. Fuck these guys, right? It's so funny that he
Yeah.
talks so big and bad in these videos, right? But when he gets caught, he's all like, no, 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 please don't call us, please, please, what did I do? I'll do anything, please. Please, some
Yeah.
guy's freaking balling and shit, like, bro, you're a pussy, dude. Like, you are what you eat,
Man.
dog. Oh my god. It looks like you're eating everything but the pussy. Everything on the
Bro.
plate but the pussy. I'm just saying.
Alex,
Hmm.
have you seen his fucking response video?
The
Yes,
first one, the
2
first,
days ago?
no, oh, yeah, that's what I'm referencing when he was talking all big and bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
Yeah, he made it. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I don't know what specifically he's saying, but he was talking all high and mighty and shit, right? Like he didn't do anything, right? Like he expects to walk
Yeah.
out of this unscathed, and it like actually terrifies me, right? Because there's that thing in the back of my head that actually thinks he might walk out of this unscathed, and I'll be it, dude, oh, that really fucking. I just don't know how to react if EDP walks out of this unscathed.
Yeah.
Because it seems like he genuinely believes that. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying that people can just get away with bullshit like this. But what are your guys' opinion on this whole EDP situation?
Man. You got caught. Eat your fucking cupcake. Realize the fuck you did. Turn
Yeah.
yourself in, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, that's the whole thing with these predators and stuff.
Man.
Is that like what's the even point of like trying once you get outed so blatantly, right?
Yeah.
Like turn yourself in, dog, right? Get the help that
Yeah.
you need and just turn yourself in. Like there's like no one's like no one's gonna support you but like 15-year-old dudes or 15-year-old like middle schoolers. That's the only people who are gonna support you, right?
Exactly. Like,
Like no one
at
else
this
no one
rate,
else
you
likes.
can only make it worse.
Yeah.
So, just stop where you are. Do whatever you need to do. Get that shit fixed.
Yeah. What about you, Reginald?
I think it needs to get his balls chopped off. I have no fucking sympathy for fucking pedophiles.
Yeah.
Like, I joke about fucking pedophiles. I joke about being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Right?
Famous
At the end of the day,
supposedly
those are fucking
famous supposed first words of yours on this podcast.
Yeah, is I'm a fucking pedophile. Right?
I love that
No, I'm
title.
not.
No, I'm not. I knew you were gonna
No,
say that.
not.
Anyway, I knew you were gonna say that.
Fucking yeah. But see, that's all fucking jokes, right? I never
Mhm.
fucking touch a younger girl. Not a fucking minor, right?
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
You never catch me dead doing that. And if you do, please kill me.
Yeah.
Like, you have my consent right now. Past me, past Reggie gives you consent to kill future Reggie if future Reggie turns out to be a fucking pedophile, right?
Mhm.
So, remember that shit.
Hmm.
Um,
I will keep that note.
yeah, fucking,
That is
why don't
documented. That is on
pedophiles,
tape.
why don't pedophiles get the fucking death sentence for their fucking, because I know, like, serial rapist pedophile type niggas.
Isn't that Alex
Oh,
Jones
should I
guy
have the
getting out of prison, or is it
Alex Jones?
or John Fogel?
Austin
Austin
Jones?
Oh my
Austin
God! Yes, Austin
Jones.
Jones. It's either Austin Jones or the Subway guy that's getting out, or that's been out. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's one of those.
Probably
And,
Jared from Subway.
yeah, I think it's Jared Fogel. But yeah, that's crazy how these motherfuckers can just
It's
like
Jared
be.
Fogle.
Oh my God, the Subway guy, Jared from Subway. His
Yeah,
last name.
Jared from Subway.
Yeah, Jared Fogel.
No,
That's it.
it's
Okay.
from Subway.
All right, that's his last name from Subway.
Yes.
Venice, but
It's
yeah,
the middle and last name.
it's crazy how these motherfuckers are just allowed back in the world, right?
See,
They just all they gotta say is just go up to the neighbor and be like, "Hey, touched the kids before. Sorry,
Yeah.
I promise I won't do it again." Ha, wink, a wink. Like, nah, dude, you deserve the chair, my guy. You deserve to get that, that shot. You know what I'm saying? Good, wink, wink.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like, you
because
are not a functioning member of. I'm gonna say it, guys. I don't like saying this word, right? But you are not a functioning member of society. You know.
Yeah.
you should be banned from the clubhouse. Fucking yeah. And see, the thing is these niggas don't get help in prison, right?
Mhm.
It'd be one thing if the prison system were actually fucking worthwhile and
Yeah.
fucking helped niggas like that to fucking fix them up, make them not be pedophile, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But instead, these niggas go to prison, they get fucking booty raped
Yes,
by
sir.
Requise in the fucking prison showers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go back to society, and what do I do now? My life's ruined. Well,
Hmm.
might as well fuck a teenager again.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, it's just so. It's fucked. It's stupid.
But
It
straight.
shouldn't happen.
And when nah, I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna continue what I was gonna say. Not appropriate. But yeah, it's just man, what is going on, dude? All right. What I said I was done talking about James Charles, right? I thought I was done talking about predators, right? But then this EDP
Yeah.
should have to happen right after I said I was done talking about James Charles, right? But
Yeah.
nah, I guess not. I guess not. I'll never be done. That will be a recurring topic with me.
It would be a recurring topic as long as you talk about celebrities,
Uh,
YouTubers, and
oh, that is my shtick.
because because these niggas do not know how to keep their fucking dick in their
At least keep
Yeah.
the
and
dick in their
especially don't
pants.
know.
You can have you can swing your cock, right? There's no
Yeah,
shame in
but
swinging
at
your
least
cock.
at least don't swing it towards a fucking preschool.
Yeah,
Come on.
keep it out of
Exactly.
keep it out of the fucking school zone. All right, it's like swing your cock somewhere else, dog. Keep it out of the school zone.
Yeah,
I don't care who you put what you put your penis in, dog.
Just try grapefruit.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you? It sounds like you have experience.
I don't, but
Yeah.
it's better than a kid.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
feel
be.
like a lot of these. I feel like this huge influx of pedophiles is just niggas that grew up on watching lolly hentai.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
probably.
Jesus.
And animated preschooler getting fucked. Man, I wish I was that guy.
Man. But to end this on a lighter note, I have one more topic. Alright?
All
I
right.
have one more topic. And that is Sony I want to say by next year, 2022, right? I kind of got my Moses fact checked me on this, right? Has made a
Alright.
deal with Netflix that their Sony films, when they hit theaters, they will also hit Netflix um, around the same time, HBO Max, Disney Plus style, annual style. You know what I'm saying, right? So that means
Oh.
that all the Spider-Man movies, or at least for us, because that's all we hear about, is all the Spider-Man movies will be available on Netflix. That includes Homecoming, that includes Spider-Man Prom, Far Far Away, and the newly released Spider-Man No Way Jose. Right, all be on Netflix. But
Yep.
not only will they be available on Netflix, soon
Mm,
after, guys, we've won.
mhm.
They will also be available on Disney Plus, so we can have that
Yes,
full,
sir.
complete MCU collection, except Incredible Hulk,
Yes.
because Universal are
Yes.
some bitch ass hoes. But we will
Yeah.
have a full MCU collection, minus one movie, with the inclusion of Spider-Man Prom, Spider-Man Far Far Away, and Spider-Man No Way Jose.
Yeah. And it
So
does start with the 2022 theatrical releases.
yes, sir.
So
So
get prepared. I like that. I like that Sony is finally caring,
sharing is caring. That's what
and
I learned
ever
in
so
preschool.
daring.
Ah. All right, because
Yeah.
we all know I have a complicated relationship with Sony. Okay,
Yeah.
and I feel like this is a good step in our relationship to mend any past mistakes. Sony, I'm willing
Yeah,
to.
it's like y'all went to marriage counseling finally.
Yes, we're finally going to marriage counseling and
It's like when Nolan comes back to Earth.
stop. I don't know what that means yet. It's an Invincible reference, and I don't know what that means.
We should have talked about him.
It's not the time. Not yet.
You're not the time.
I guess so. But
Yeah.
next epi, we'll do it on number 7.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. My final words on the last thing is, I'm very excited. I cannot wait for Spider-Man to come onto Disney Plus because I like seeing.
Mhm.
I'm a completionist. What can you say? What can I say? You know what I mean? I like seeing things complete.
Yeah.
Ah. So yeah,
Well, almost complete.
yeah, almost complete.
Thanks, Universal.
Yeah, thanks Universal. Keep those hooks right for no reason. Not even give us a
Yeah.
movie. But yeah, is that all, guys? Is that all you got?
I think so.
What are you, Reginald?
No.
All right. Well, I guess that is it. So, hope you guys enjoyed listening to today's, or I guess tonight's episode of the UltraViolet Podcast. Again, you can check out all of our social medias. Will be linked into the description below. I have, of course, been your host, Alex, and we have been the Ultraviolet Units. This is the Ultraviolet Podcast. Naturally, we will see you guys.
Hold on. Before we leave,
All right.
just a quick shout out.
All right.
Let me fucking pull this shit up. All right.
Who are we
Fucking
shouting out?
Shout out to Suri-chan on Twitch. That's Suri, then Chan. Everyone knows how to spell that. If you don't, you're a fucking idiot.
Got
I'm
him.
playing. All one word. Check that nigga shit out. Actually make some good fucking shit on there, right?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Me and Jalen known this nigga for fucking follow that nigga, watch his stream, join his Discord, all that good shit.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it.
Ah, will do.
All right.
I'll do. So yeah, I will link that in the description. Go ahead and check out all of our stuff. Go ahead, follow us on all our social medias, and go check out our YouTube channels if you have not done so. Um, this has been the UltraViolet Podcast, and we're out of here.
See you.
See ya.